Hi, welcome to the second video on coaching. This video will be very helpful to aspiring coaches and their clients and introduce them to the world of transformative coaching. We will cover the secrets behind 4 powerful coaching competencies in continuation to our earlier video. These skills are the keys to unlocking your clients' potential and guiding them on a journey of profound growth and self-discovery. Get ready to dive deep into the art of maintaining presence, the skill of listening actively, the power of evoking awareness, and the magic of facilitating client growth. Together, we'll explore how these competencies intertwine to create a truly impactful coaching experience. This journey is about more than just acquiring knowledge. It's about embracing a transformative approach that empowers both coach and client. So let's begin. Maintaining presence is the foundation of effective coaching. It's not just about being physically present, but about being mentally and emotionally available for the client. It's about being fully present, engaged, and focused on the client in that moment. This means actively listening, showing empathy, and responding thoughtfully. It means putting aside your own thoughts and judgments to create a safe and supportive space for your client to explore their thoughts and feelings. This level of presence can help clients feel truly heard and understood. Let's say the client says, "I feel like I've tried everything, but I still don't know what's next." What the coach can say is, "I sense some frustration in your voice. Can you tell me more about what's making you feel this way?" Second example, let's say the client says, "I'm not sure I have the energy to pursue my goals anymore." What the coach can say is, "It sounds like you're feeling drained. What's been taking up most of your energy recently?" Third example, let's say the client says, "I keep second-guessing every decision I make." What the coach can say is, "It seems like self-doubt is holding you back. What do you think is contributing to that feeling?" See how the coach stays present, responding thoughtfully to the client's emotions. This level of engagement makes all the difference. Chapter 6. Listening actively. Active. Listening is more than just hearing words. It's about truly understanding what the client is saying, both explicitly and implicitly. Let's explore some examples. First example. Let's say the client says, "I enjoy mentoring others, but I also like working on complex projects." What the coach can say is, "It sounds like both leadership and problem-solving are important to you. How do these aspects align with what you want in your next career step?" Let's try another scenario. Second example. Let's say the client says, "I feel like no one values my contributions at work." What the coach can say is, "That sounds tough. What are some ways you've contributed that you feel most proud of?" And here's one more example. Third example. Let's say the client says, "I've been so focused on deadlines that I've lost sight of what I actually enjoy doing." What the coach can say is, "It sounds like you've been caught up in the busyness of work. What activities bring you the most joy and fulfillment?" By actively listening, the coach can reflect back insights and help the client see their situation more clearly. It's a powerful skill. It's about truly understanding the message behind their words, both spoken and unspoken. This requires a deep level of empathy and the ability to read between the lines. Often what is not said can be just as important as what is verbalized. It involves paying attention to their body language, tone of voice, and underlying emotions. For instance, when a client says, "I'm fine," but their posture is slumped and their tone is flat, it indicates a deeper issue. Evoking awareness is about asking powerful questions that help clients gain new insights into their thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. It's about guiding them to connect the dots and uncover hidden beliefs that might be holding them back. First example. Let's say the client says, "I hadn't realized how much I enjoy guiding others until now." What the coach can say is, "That's a great insight. How might this realization shape the way you approach your career choices?" Here's another example for inspiration. Second example, let's say the client says, "I've noticed I always hesitate to take on big projects." What the coach can say is, "That's an interesting pattern. What do you think is behind that hesitation?" And one final scenario. Third example, let's say the client says, "I just realized I've been saying yes to things I don't actually want to do." What the coach can say is, "That's a powerful realization. What would it look like to start setting boundaries around your time and energy?" These moments of awareness are like light bulbs turning on. They illuminate possibilities the client hadn't considered before. Facilitating client growth involves partnering with your client to create an action plan that aligns with their goals and values. It is where the rubber meets the road. The coach helps the client take all their insights and transform them into actionable steps. First example. Let's say the client says, "I think I want to explore leadership roles, but I'm not sure where to start." What the coach can say is, "That's a great step forward. What's one action you can take this week to begin exploring leadership opportunities?" Let's look at another example. Second example. Let's say the client says, "I've decided I want to prioritize work-life balance, but I don't know how to set boundaries." What the coach can say is, "That's a meaningful goal. What's one boundary you could start practicing this week that would make a difference?" And here's one last scenario. Third example. Let's say the client says, "I want to improve my public speaking skills, but I'm afraid of failing." What the coach can say is, "It's great that you've identified a growth area. What's one small, low-risk way you could practice your speaking skills in the next week?" Growth doesn't happen overnight, but every step forward, no matter how small, is progress worth celebrating.